What's up, you guys? Today I am removing my acrylics and giving myself a gel manicure without a drill. So I'm just gonna soak them in some acetone. I've never done anything like this before, so we're gonna see how it goes. My friend had given me an acrylic fill. She had never done a fill before, actually. She'd only ever done full sets, and I think she did a great job. But I just need a break from getting acrylics done. We all know how that goes. Sometimes you can tell when your nails are really weak underneath, and they really just needed a break. So I got some tin foil, some cotton balls, and some acetone, and we're gonna wrap them and soak them off and see how it goes. Now, this cotton ball is way too big, and using just one single one, it's not gonna fit underneath there. So you're gonna need to rip it up into a few smaller pieces and soak it in the acetone, and then you'll be able to wrap it in the tin foil and it will stay on your hand there. So I set a 15-minute timer. I accidentally set it for 15 hours. 15 minutes will do just fine, guys. And then I just use this little scraper to start scraping it off and peeling up the bottom of my nail. Now, I don't know why I didn't clip my nails down before. That was kind of ridiculous. So I just went in ahead, and as I'm, taking them off, I'm peeling up as much as I can and clipping the nail down. Some of the charms came off. Some of them needed an extra go around. That's fine, whatever. So the second time, I took them off and then I scraped off what I could. I used this little card here to kind of get in between the edges once it's been lifted off to get what I can. And then I put the tinfoil and acetone cotton ball back on there. I did not soak it again for another 15 minutes. As soon as I was done with this thumb, I just went right back into there. And as you can see, that's really kind of all it took. That card is popping them off quite easily now. I was a little worried, I'm not gonna be honest, at first, because I was like, wow, this is gonna be a lot harder than I think. But after that second time around of soaking it came off a lot easier. And I mean, it hurt a little bit, but it didn't hurt that much, and I could kind of control the pain and, stop doing what I was doing and rethink what I was doing. So that was good. I'm really happy that I decided to do it by myself. My nails were so long underneath, and I really was hoping to keep some of that length, but like I said, my nails were pretty weak underneath. So it's fine. I just clipped them down. I did get to keep some of the length, not as much as I wanted to, but I think this is a lot better this way because it's giving my nails an opportunity to, grow and kind of, I don't have to be so gentle with them like in life because I'm not anyways. I usually break a bunch of acrylics, and that's probably why my nails are so weak underneath. I didn't really care about cutting them down. So I went ahead and did the other nail, and then I just am gonna go ahead and start filing them into the shape that I want. I decided to do this without an e-drill. I've never used an e-drill before. That was one reason. And the other reason was, like I said, my nails were so weak. I just didn't really want to keep drilling it down. I'm sure that acetone is also, harsh on my nails. But for now, I would take the acetone over the e-drill. I thought it would be easier that way. And yeah, it was easier than I thought. So I gotta go in and clean up my cuticles. That's one of my favorite parts of, doing my nails, is removing the cuticles. It's so satisfying. Oh my goodness. And let me tell you, they were long and they needed to be cut down. So that was really great doing that. Go ahead and kind of shape up the other nail here. Look how long my nails were. Oh my gosh, what a sad day. I really did try to keep as much as I could, but some nails were stronger than others, but I didn't want to have some super long nails and some super short ones. That's weird. I'm shaping them into an oval shape. I thought about doing a cute small little square, but I really like my squares longer, and I didn't want to have square stubs on my hands. So I just went and decided to do an almond shape instead. I'm not sure if I'm doing this in the right order, to be completely honest with you. The buff may have been last, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that first. It's kind of scraping off all that excess nail gunk and my nails were peeling in layers and it was crazy. So I buffed them, and then I used this white side of this nail file to give them more fine of a file, like to make it more precise, I should say. So this file has like a green side and a white side. I just went ahead and buffed them. It makes them super soft and shiny, blah, blah, blah. Cleaned up a little bit, got a new paper towel. And now I'm gonna go in and actually start giving myself a gel manicure. First is the base. I'm using Aspire. To be completely honest, it was supposed to be 5 steps. I'm being as cheap as possible. So I only got a bottom coat and a base coat. There were like 5 different coats before you even use the nail, whatever. So I'm gonna go and use this color. Look how pretty this is. I actually love this color so much. Now, the UV lamp that I have was a very bad. So it was either because the UV lamp I had was bad, or it was because like I just said, I didn't follow all of the steps properly. But when I tell you, it took me a really long time to cure these nails. Oh my goodness. I had to put it into this lamp so many times. I'm not going to subject you to that, but I'm just letting you know, make sure you have a UV lamp that is strong enough to cure your nails. But anyways, once I got done with them, I think they look so good. What do you guys think?